Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 18 of NUW Slaughterhouse. I am the magnificent Johnny Johnson, and we are being joined from the jump by a man who got his head kicked in last week by the heretics at the request of the king of the mountain, Nevon McDonald. But as you saw in the upshot, the Darkside was not shy about saying he would be here tonight to defend the NUW Continental Championship in an open challenge as usual. He has also said that if he does retain here today, he will be defending it in a very special challenge at the Road to Gold 3. But that is if he gets through his opponent here today.
Everybody sees this, right?
Yes!
Yeah. No. You see this? Yeah! What is this?
Darkside very confident.
This is the Continental Championship of NUW. And everybody from all over has been showing up to get their shot at this belt right here. And it will continue, baby, as long as the Darkside's holding this thing up. So let's get the show on the road. Bring out an opponent.
Oh my God. One of the darkest men to come into the slaughterhouse in quite some time. This is Damon Scar. And as of late, he has been representing the balance of chaos. He's been embraced by Ustalo. Damon Scar is a fine competitor. He makes his home in DBW, but he has spent quite some time in NUW, and today he looks to step up to the plate against the Darkside and try and earn himself some gold. Damon Scar, he has held a million belts in the past, but never won an NUW.
Where the hell did this man come from?
Your mom's wardrobe. Don't talk shit about my boy.
Scar! If I gotta come out there and beat somebody in the crowd's ass, I will do it! I will do it, baby!
Beat up.
It wouldn't be the first time. You see this, Scar? That's what you're fighting for, baby.
And it looks like it's about to be official. The Darkside versus Damon Scar for the NUW Continental Championship.
Are you ready? Darkside, are you ready?
Goddamn skip.
Ring the bell! Let's get it! Let's get it!
And this has been a match that Johnny Johnson has been looking forward to calling for quite some time. See both these guys test their limits inside the squared circle at NUW, and they have locked up. And the Darkside kicking at the shoulder, knee to the shoulder, with that quick wrist lock applied to Damon Scar, and Damon Scar with some strikes, and then an enziguri right to the head, taking the Darkside off his feet. Darkside might not have been expecting that one. Now Scar lays in the shoulder butts, beautiful back handspring, and then a jumping kick right to the side of the head. Step up kick right to the ear.
Wasn't ready for all that shit.
And the Darkside has to regroup.
This guy's a freak.
You said
I
anybody.
kind of like it. I kind of like it. I can respect it at least.
Damon Scar is quite freaky, but he is also quite the
Anybody
wrestler.
into this company?
That's your fault.
Open challenge.
The Darkside was expecting an easy match. He's in the wrong ring. And the Darkside backing him down into the corner and delivering that chop to the chest.
How'd that feel? Hit out another one.
Come on, get another one.
And now a second chop.
Oh yeah, you see that? You see that?
All 5 fingers.
Give him one for the dark.
Damon Scar looking like he's enjoying it. And now he blocks the chop, puts Darkside in the corner.
Oh, I just supposed to stand here?
I guess so. I'm telling you.
Oh,
And he puts him back into the corner.
See, Damon.
And he delivers the chop right to the chest of the Darkside.
That could have been a lot.
And now he's taking off the glove. Good lord, not the glove. Oh, and he chops him without the glove. The Darkside looks to be in agony. And now Scar pulling him out of that corner. And he hits a big vertical suplex. Right to the lower back of the Darkside, who's had problems for years, and now rolling and delivering a drop kick right to the face. Right to the side of the head. And the Darkside, he will not stay down. We've seen him kick out of so many things in the past. Drop kick is not something that's gonna keep him down. And that Darkside trying to fight off Scar. Big drop kick with Scar still on his feet with the assistance of the ropes. And now a big knee. Knee and Damon Scar to the outside. And then Darkside staying on the attack. And the springboard knee right to the face of Damon Scar, taking him out.
Come on now.
The Darkside in full control, full steam ahead, and now face first off that table.
come on now.
The Darkside always wanted to use his surroundings, his environment to his advantage, and now delivering those forearm strikes
Yeah, that's right.
right to the face of Damon Scar. Darkside breaks the count right in the view of gold face. And now running and hitting that heel kick right to the side of the head. Damon Scar is loopy, he's wobbly, he might be unconscious as the Darkside pulls him in by the hair. And the Darkside's got him up, hooking the leg and delivering that fisherman suplex with the pin. But Damon Scar able to break it. And the Darkside looks like he might be showing some frustration. Stomping him in the chest. Got that leg. And he's got him locked in. The New York Crab. Patented Darkside maneuver here in Newburgh, New York. But Scar able to fight his way out, get his leg free, and then deliver a super kick, leveling the Darkside. Now he's waiting for him to get up. Darkside slowly crawling into the corner, and Damon Scar laying those boots, those stomps, right to the heart. Could this be Damon Scar's day? Could it be his moment to shine in NUW? He's got Darkside backed into the corner, and now he's going for that big clothesline, but Darkside moves, and it's a backstabber. Backstabber by the Darkside, out of the corner. Now he covers him. A gold face, noticing that his legs were under the rope. And Darkside, in that adjustment period, to have to move Damon Scar, might have made the difference between a 3 count and a 2 count. Darkside now having some words with Goldface. He is not happy about that. Goldface only doing his job though. But you also can't blame Darkside for being frustrated as he works Damon Scar over in the corner, knee to the gut, dropping Damon Scar. And now Darkside looking for something here. A big kick, huge kick, kicking him right into the corner. And another knee right to the face. Darkside is on fire, and he's continuing to lay the whooping. And a big drop kick right to the chest. Darkside in full control here in this NUW Continental Championship matchup. The DDT laying Damon Scar out face first. And now very smart here with the arm lock.
He said no.
It looks like he's got a front face lock applied as Damon Scar tries to wiggle his way out of it, but the Darkside's not letting him. Damon Scar back to his feet and breaks it, pushes him off. He creates the separation, and now Scar with a big drop kick. Scar with an enziguri, and he's got full steam ahead. Darkside goes for a clothesline. Damon Scar ducks, and it's a springboard cutter.
Okay.
Beautiful maneuver by Damon Scar. But the rope break, the foot, that right leg of the Darkside, landing on that bottom rope. Damon Scar thinking, what does he have to do as he climbs to the top? The Darkside on the other side of the ring. And Scar hits the elbow from one side of the ring to the other, flying like a hawk out of the sky. But only a 2 count. What does Scar have to do to put the Darkside away, as you see again from one side of the ring to the other, as Damon Scar blew. They say people can't fly, but Damon Scar will prove them wrong. Scar now lifting Darkside up to a fireman's carry, and now an Oshigoroshi over the knee to the back of the head. The Darkside, though, he does that move himself. He is privy to it. He's not gonna let it keep him down. We've seen him get hit in the head with all types of things before, and now Damon Scar looking for a curb stomp to put it away. Darkside moves out of the way, run it at, and then a springboard heel kick connecting right in the face of Damon Scar, knocking him down. And then the Darkside fired up, springboard, disaster kick, stiff, right to the grill piece. And now the Darkside once again springboarding. Oh my God, he came down right on the knees of Damon Scar.
All right, good fight.
Perhaps if he would have landed on his chest, he could have put him away with that maneuver.
Come on!
But it still hurt like hell. I can guarantee that. As the Darkside climbs up to the top, calling for the squirrel, and Scar rolling out of the way. Darkside coming up with nothing. Scar looking for another curb stomp here. And he got, oh no! Darkside lifts him up and rolling. And now he takes him in the gut, going for a twisted line. He connects with a twisted line. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is academic. The Darkside retains, going into Road to Gold 3. Darkside here today on episode 18 of Slaughterhouse is victorious against a very, very good challenger from Damon Scar. He took the Darkside to his absolute limit. He perhaps was one move away from becoming the NUW Continental Champion, but it was not his day. The Darkside certainly respects the effort from Damon Scar. A hell of a fight, Damon, but you're champion, and still is the Darkside. He gets down. He's down and funky.
And I don't have to read a fucking magazine or portable to notice what you hold and do.
Jim. Shit, Jim, you alright? Hey, I need some assistance. Jim. Hey, need assistance out here. Oh, shit. I need an ambulance, NUW. Now! Come on, Jim. Stay there.
And clearly, something going on with Jim Connors backstage. We'll get you an update as the show progresses. We'll let you know of his condition, but clearly he was attacked. We can all assume who was part of it. I ain't pointing no fingers or nothing, but, you know, Johnny ain't never been a snitch before, he ain't gonna be a snitch now, but all the clues add up. As Zach Romig here is making his way to the ring. He's got a scheduled matchup with the boss of the sauce, Mike Pirillo. It is guaranteed to be a great matchup. Two of the top stars in NUW. Zach Romig has been extra unhinged as of late. Maybe with a point to prove, trying to make sure he is the top dog, so to speak, in NUW as he goes to war with JJ the Pitbull Cordero at Road to Gold 3. We have certainly seen a new side of the Hellhound, Zach Romig. Ever since the King of the Yard, he's had a brand new attitude.
I don't need sunglasses either.
But this man right here, you already know what to expect from him day in and day out. The positivity and the sauce. Two things that Mike Pirillo does very well. You can't forget his little dance. He does that very damn well, too. You all can bear witness. Johnny don't speak no lies.
Put him right there. Thanks, ref style.
It has been raining out here today, Newburgh, New York.
It's freaking cold.
These guys gotta watch their
Not
step.
right there. Put it on the ground. It's gonna fall off. What's the matter with you? Sorry. I'm sorry.
Mike Pirillo making sure Goldface takes care of his sauce. Very important.
I'm ready.
Ring the bell!
Yeah, baby. Got a couple of weeks.
We're about to see these two lock up.
Your sauce is weak. Sauce is weak.
That little sausage in your trunks is weak. Yeah. What the hell is
That's not what your mama said, bro.
Did you check that thing between his legs? Make sure that's like legal. Chill. I don't want to get arrested.
He's supposed to sign a waiver. His parents are supposed to.
Yeah. Where's your mother, kid? Come on.
Where's your chaperone? It's your bedtime.
Yeah, baby.
And here we go. Zach Romig, Mike Pirillo. As Mike Pirillo gets the firm advantage from the start. Goldface making him break it.
Come on, kid. He's got more chest hair than I do.
He looks hungry as hell. Give us some slack.
Mike Pirillo has been training very hard these past few months. And it has shown inside the ring. He is one of the best right now.
Back up.
Zach Romig with a clear rake of the eyes right in front of Goldface.
I'm trying to you know,
Sauce guy,
I'm trying to do a Make-A-Wish Foundation thing, letting a kid wrestle, and this is the thing I got.
Both these men just been feeling each other out so far. And things are about to get heated. I can just tell the way they've been yapping back and forth at each other.
Hey, crowd, pay attention to me, damn
It's
it.
all fun and games up to a certain point. Now Zach Romig flipping, and now an arm drag. Mike Pirillo rolling right out of the ring.
You're not sauce.
Sauce guy, right? This is a good quality microfiber towel.
Okay, so that's
Mike Pirillo with a ad for microfiber towels as Zach the Hellhound Romig with the suicide dive taking him out.
That's your sauce guy.
Both these men might be too focused on yapping at each other.
I touched his fucking armpit.
again, I dare. Touch me again. Touch me again, I dare. Touch me, I'll disqualify you. I didn't get it. Come on, Pirillo, get back in the ring. Come on.
Zach Romig up here on the apron. Pirillo getting to his feet slowly and a crossbody, but Pirillo catching him.
Get your hand out of there, sauce man.
Now he's got him up, and he tries to push him into the pole, but Zach Romig with the beautiful reversal. And now Romig goes to make the cover, but Mike Pirillo still has some life left in him. His face bouncing off that metal ring post.
How's that nasty?
Now these two men,
That's your sauce guy, right?
they've had words for each other all night.
Your sauce guy ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. Come on.
And it's blocked. Mike Pirillo blocks the second strike as well. And now switching up the other arm, but that's blocked too. And now Mike Pirillo, he is on fire with the strikes. And a big boot. He's hulking up, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Pirillo channeling his inner Hulk Hogan, but comes up empty on a leg drop. You got Zach Romig looking like the damn Ultimate Warrior. And he misses the big body splash. Mike Pirillo moving out of the way. And now Pirillo looking to measure Zach Romig. The double bird. And he's looking for the stunner, but Zach Romig looking for a rock bottom. And now, with the kick to the gut. Blocks the super kick. Pirillo got him up for the fireman carry. And now, picking the leg. The beautiful counter by Zach Romig with the ankle lock. Mike Pirillo looking for a 619. Oh God, I did not think I was going to see that. And now Pirillo pushing him off for the RKO. And now, you can't see me. He says, you can't see me. Pirillo, though, not able to capitalize. These guys just doing counter after counter. Sister Abigail. And now Romig looking for a choke slam, and he hits the choke slam. I don't know how the hell he did it. He must be on steroids, I don't know. Somebody test this man. Like Pirillo, though, all the sauce in the world. He is on. He's cooked up. And now these two guys, they've been going at it. Don't know how else to explain it. They have been going. And now ducking that clothesline and hitting a karate chop to the forehead.
That was supposed to hurt.
And Romig is out. Romig is down.
Let me give him a title belt to hold upside down.
Let's play some ping pong.
Mike Pirillo strutting around.
Who are you yelling at?
And now he is picking him up. Zach Romig with an insert-guri to the gut. To the side of the ribs. I don't fucking know.
You know what I think about all this? And that stupid insecurity.
And now he's grabbing the sauce. Romig is grabbing that jar of sauce and putting it in the middle of the ring. And now, inexplicably, he's climbing the turnbuckle. I don't know why. What the hell sense does it make? You don't think he's gonna splash the sauce? Pirillo moving it out of the way. And now Romig flying off, but Pirillo dodges it. And now, with a big sit-down gut-wrench powerbomb. And that is it. Mike Pirillo is victorious in one of the weirdest matchups Johnny Johnson's called in a long time, but entertaining nonetheless.
Don't touch my sauce. Where's my hand?
Mike Pirillo with a big win over Zach the Hellhound Romig, who's been on fire lately, but so is this man. Now Pirillo looking around for his sauce. Cameraman helping him out.
Thanks, babe.
Doesn't more than just hold the camera here in NUW. And Mike Pirillo.
Alright, I guess we're just gonna cut the music. What is the budget for the show? Jesus.
He is riding a wave of momentum.
What up, you shiesty, grimy motherfucker? Yes, it is I, Nevon McDonald, the king of the mountain. But you already know that. And the owner of NUW, me, myself, I've been watching, and what an awesome show it has been thus far. Yes, I saw Jim Connors unconscious. No, I don't know who did it to him or exactly what happened. But word of the mouth should have told Jim, only the strong shall survive and the weak shall perish here at the slaughterhouse. You got to have eyes in the back of your head, son. Ain't no funny business running around here.
Y'all better come.
You got to be serious. You got to have that ruthless aggression or you ain't gonna make it. It's a dangerous place to be. Oh, I made this like how it is. And that's exactly how I want it. Here I am outside, waiting on Mark Williams, who is training in the gym as hard as he can, as best as can be, for his debut matchup at Road to Gold 3 against either Shadow Grim or Johnny Reid. Now granted, both of them had support from the viewers, maybe even admiration from them and boys in the community. But 95% of them are idiots anyway, so it doesn't really matter, come to think about it. All that truly matters is that Mark Williams is going to roll into Road to Gold 3 with me in his corner to take on one of them bastards and walk away with the title. It's all a part of the plan. And Mark Williams will relinquish the title to me. And that's just big facts. So, here at this time, I want to everybody to brace yourself before this main event matchup rolling on, which him and I is going to take a very close look at and watch with eyes glued. But I have something prepared for all you folks to have a special look with the original gunslinger. the next champion. Mark freaking Williams. Roll it.
Under attack, always coming in last, bringing up the past. No one owes you anything, I think. You need a shotgun blast, a kick in the ass, so paranoid. Watch your back!
You are the stereotypical
Let's listen.
Paloma hick. Absolute disgusting human being. Get the fuck out of my face. I am the gunslinger. Prodigy. But actually, me, OG gunslinger. Don't forget that. Fuck you, man, Chico. You can't explain a bitch.
By social disease, well then take your medicine. I created the sound of madness, wrote the book on pain. Somehow I'm still here to explain that the darkest hour never comes in the night. You can sleep with the gun when you gotta wake up and fight for yourself. I'm so sick of this tombstone mentality. If there's an afterlife, then it'll set you free. But I'm not gonna pop the seas. You're a self-fulfilling prophecy. You think that I cried to me, looking so sorry that I'm gonna believe you've been affected by social disease. Well then,
If I was ever to go to a biddy, I'd need some of this to clean the shit up.
Some wet wipes.
Some
But,
disinfecting wet
you know-
wipes.
you know-
Disinfect the fucking cancers around there.
Yeah.
darkest hour never comes in the night. You can sleep with the
This is the home Special Olympics. What do you expect? This is Coloma, Michigan. Trailer Park Central, Trash City.
I created the sound of madness, wrote the book on pain. Somehow I'm still here to explain that the darkest hour never comes in the night. You can sleep with the gun when you gotta wake up, when you gotta wake up and fight. I created the sound of madness, wrote the book on pain. Somehow I'm still here to explain that the darkest hour never comes in the night. You can sleep.
I'm here for one reason and one reason only.
Tell him, Mark.
To take home the NUW Undisputed Championship. And that is just big facts.
Big facts.
When you gotta wake up and fight for yourself. When you gotta wake up and fight.
For now, buddy. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Big facts.
Oh my god, Mark Williams gets this undisputed title shot. Where's mine? You got people who aren't even here who are probably like, man, when I was there, they didn't even give me that opportunity. What's up with that?
Well, maybe I didn't. And who gives a damn? Because I write the rules, I make the rules, and I got to show people who's boss. And that's what I'm doing with Shadowground.
You got idiots who are probably like, oh, I wrestled in the Indies. I've been on GTS wrestling, and I didn't get a title shot in my debut match.
This man's
So I
hilarious.
don't give a damn what you think. And I know you don't like me very much, and I don't give a damn about that either. Big facts.
close to changing history in NUW. It's alright though. Rebuild, come back, and take back what I should have not failed to capture. The NUW Continental Championship. Can I help you?
Hey, Damon. Couldn't help but notice that you came out a little bit short down there.
Yeah.
Didn't work exactly how you planned, huh?
Got anything else to say?
Oh, I always have something to say, but I guess the words just fall short. You can't hack it here, and you can't hack it anywhere else, huh?
Is that really what you think?
It's what I know, buddy. It's what I know.
Alright, good talk, buddy.
Oh yeah? You're just gonna... That's it, huh? That's it? I'm gonna finish with Darkside. Let's take a walk. Let's take a walk. Not so tough now, huh? Got anything else to say? No? Yeah. Just like I thought.
Everybody's gotta chill out on all these goddamn backstage attacks. First we had Jim Connors, and now we got Damon Scar being assaulted viciously after he already had a match here tonight. We can update you on Jim Connors. He has been taken to St. Luke's Hospital, which is right here down the road in Newburgh, New York. He is barely clinging on. We've been told he was assaulted with a brick to the back of the head. We can only hope the best and pray for Jim Connors going forward. Here we are with the main event. Johnny Reid here challenging Shadow Grim for the NUW Undisputed Championship. Johnny Reid coming out here last week in the main event, taking the championship belt and running backstage, which would cause Shadow Grim to chase him down. The Darkside would end up losing that match. Now here today, the match has been made. Nevon McDonald looking to punish Shadow Grim. You see the look, the face, the eyes of Shadow Grim as he stares a hole into Johnny Reid. Both these men involved in two huge matchups at Road to Gold here in 2 weeks. Shadow Grim, though, his matchup depends 100% on him retaining this championship here today. Or it could be Johnny Reid, who goes up against Mark Williams in the main event at Road to Gold 3.
And for the NUW Undisputed Championship. Introducing first the challenger. From right here in Newburgh, New York. He is the Shotgun King, the Superior Prodigy, Johnny Reid.
And this man knows exactly how big of an opportunity this is going to be for him. looks very confident. Not sure if that's a mistake. You're being too damn confident. Could end up biting you in the ass. But this man right here, he's been holding that belt for so long. Longer than any man ever in history has held that championship. He has defended it time and time again against some of the best competitors that NUW has had to offer.
You ready? You're ready. Alright, Romig!
And these two men are very familiar. They have met before inside the ring. Both are two of the longest tenured NUW wrestlers that there are. Going way back. Now Shadow Graham with the early advantage. With that stiff, mean wrist lock. Twisting the arm of Johnny Reid. And if you look at the size difference, the arms of Johnny Reid and Shadow Graham, but that means nothing when you apply some pressure. Shadow Graham quick like a cat, rolling out of it, and now a big headlock side takeover. And now Shadow Graham is on top in full control, but just like that, Johnny Reid able to head scissor him and get to his feet. This is gonna be a matchup of the ages, one of the finest NUW Slaughterhouse episode main events that we have ever had. One of these two men will be walking into Road to Gold 3 as the NUW Undisputed Champion. Johnny Reid shooting him off into the ropes with a huge shoulder tackle. My God! Knocking Johnny way outside the ring. The force, the impact. It was like a linebacker, like Ray Lewis, lowering his shoulder. Like a Mack truck.
Is that it?
And now Shadow Graham not intimidated at all. Johnny with a vicious slap. I'm not sure that was wise. Oh, God almighty. But Johnny Reid is not backing down. But maybe he should have. God, you gotta live to fight another day sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta be smarter. You don't want to piss Shadow Graham off. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen. Huge stalling vertical suplex by Shadow Graham. With Johnny Reid showing the resiliency that's got him as far as it has. Johnny Reid is no slouch. But right now, Shadow Graham is just smacking him around. Shadow Graham, one of the best strikers that we have ever seen anywhere. But Johnny Reid, he is a great striker in his own right, and he just got his boot up in the face, perhaps saving his life. And a vicious forearm strike. He's got Shadow up against the ropes, laying in with the chops, and now Johnny off the rope and hitting a big drop kick, and now Shadow outside trying to regroup. Shadow needs to catch his breath after that one, and now Johnny has the high ground.
Let him know. Tope.
An amazing matchup so far. It's been pretty much even. Both these men going back and forth, and now Shadow going with a kick to the gut.
Boys, right? You want to play with the big boys, right?
And that's what makes Shadow Graham the champion. He has the smarts. He's got the experience. He knows what it takes to hold on to that championship. He's just beating down Johnny Reid. Huge strike right to the nose. Johnny Reid looks like he's confused. He don't know where the hell he is. Good Lord Almighty.
Not too late.
We might be sending Johnny Reid to the same hospital we sent Jim Connors. And Johnny looks wobbly, but that slap might have woke him up. And now he's fired up. Johnny is fired up. Laying in his chops and a big kick right to the chin. Johnny is fired up. And a big drop kick right to the face of Shadowgrim. Johnny Reid now. He has come alive. He knows what's at stake. But only two. Shadowgrim. He also knows what's at stake. He's been in this situation time and time again. Johnny Reid, he's got to wear away at the stamina. He's got to tire Shadowgrim out. Only then will he have a chance at winning this matchup. But it is easier said than done, ladies and gentlemen. You deal with Shadowgrim, it's always gonna be a fight. And now Shadow, just the face of Johnny Reid raked across that top rope. It is not pretty. Shadowgrim will just beat you down and wear away at you. But Johnny Reid, this is what makes him the Shotgun Kid, the demigod. He's been doing this for a goddamn long time. Just when you want to count him out, he turns it on. He turns it to a higher gear, ducking the strike from Shadowgrim, and now flipping up, doing all types of crazy shit, confusing the hell out of Shadowgrim and me, and kicking him right in the head, and now a knee strike. Johnny Reid perhaps setting him up, laying him out for his finisher.
Let's go!
He's heading to the top. Shadowgrim laid out flat on his back in the middle of the ring, but Johnny's switching it up with a frog splash. But only two. Johnny Reid going with the frog splash instead of the 450, and it might have made a difference. He connected flat, flush with it. But that rotation, that extra impact from the 450 might have made the difference there. Shadow tossed unceremoniously outside of the ring. And now Johnny trying to will the people behind him. And then out with a suicide dive, taking out Shadowgrim. My God, the impact. Good Lord, Johnny Reid coming out like a missile. You cannot mistake Johnny Reid when he flies through the sky right at your face. The frustration, though, shown by Johnny Reid right now, wondering what he has to do, what it will take to become the NUW Undisputed Champion. A belt he has wanted to hold his whole career. And now both these men fighting for what's on the line. Fighting for the NUW Undisputed Championship. Going back and forth with forearm strikes. And now both at the same time connect. Knocking each other unconscious. Shadowgrim on his back. Johnny Reid on his back. Goldface counted. Always remembering the result of a draw. The champion will retain. The advantage goes clearly to Shadowgrim. And now Johnny Irish whipping him into the corner. But Shadowgrim with a STO.
I'm not taking your move.
Big clubbing blow. Knocking him on his back. And now picking him up. Got a shot to the gut. Now Irish whip. Reversed by Johnny Reid. And now the dropkick connect. Looked like Shadowgrim was going for that STO again, but Johnny Reid just too smart. Drop kicking him right in the arm. Johnny Reid has those precision strikes as he goes to work now on that arm.
Check his arm.
He knows exactly what he's doing inside that ring as he picks apart and strikes at everything, breaking you down. And now Johnny got that arm. The strike to the knee. Now he breaks him down. He got him in that crossface. Johnny got him in the crossface, go face, asking him, is he gonna quit? This could be it right here. But Shadow Graham rolling him up for a 2. Quick counter there by Shadow Graham. Shadow ducking a clothesline and then a big enziguri. Johnny Reid still somehow on his feet. Maybe only because of the ropes. Definitely only because of the ropes. And now Shadow trying to lift him up for a suplex. But he's got him on top of that rope, draped across. And a big neck breaker. Huge neck breaker. And that is it. It is over. And Johnny Reid. God damn it, you gotta give it to Johnny Reid. You have gotta give it to this kid. The heart after coming out of this maneuver. Look at him, he got spun down on the back of his head. It is not natural for any man to fall on the back of his head like that. And Shadow Graham picking him up by the hair. And now lifting him up. He's got him up looking for a soul taker. And he connects. And that is it. Soul taker by Shadow Graham as he moves up. What the? Oh my. What? What? Goddamn. Johnny Reid just kicked out of a soul taker. Shadow Graham in utter disbelief. I don't even know what to say. How the hell did Johnny Reid just kick out of a soul taker? The heart and the determination for Johnny Reid to become the NUW Undisputed Champion is unrivaled. As Shadow Graham wonders what the hell he has to do, and he gets him up for another soul taker, but Johnny Reid reverses it, and it's a beautiful flush kick, Pele kick to the back of the head of Shadow Graham. And Johnny Reid, somehow, he's still in it. Somehow he is one move away from becoming the champion. And Johnny with a beautiful drop kick in the corner. Shadow Graham is out. And Johnny Reid, this is your chance. Come on, Johnny. Climb up that. You got this, Johnny. 450 connects, and that's it. We have a new champion. Shadow Graham kicking out of a 450. My God, the determination from both these guys. Which one will walk out of this match as the champion? Will it be Shadow Graham or will it be Johnny Reid? Johnny looking to go up again. Looking at another 450. He climbs. He's on the top, but Shadow is making his way to his feet. And Shadow pushing him off. And now Shadow is climbing up there with him. This is not where you want to be if you're Johnny Reid. And then Shadow Graham with a huge belly-to-belly suplex from the top.
Time to go to Taco Bell.
And Shadow looking to end it with one final soul taker. Is this it? Finally, Shadow Graham is able to put down Johnny Reid, who put up one hell of a fight. We were a second away from Johnny Reid being the new NUW Undisputed Champion. With Shadow Graham putting him away with not one but two Soul Takers. It will be Shadow Graham going up against the challenger, Mark Williams, at Road to Gold 3 for the NUW Undisputed Championship. One hell of a fight from Johnny Reid, who will be going up against his match, Jordan Oliver. It will be Oliver versus Reid at Road to Gold 3. But it will be Shadow Graham defending his NUW Championship against Mark Williams. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I am Johnny Johnson. Good night.
Johnny Reid, Johnny Reid, Johnny Reid, Johnny Reid, Johnny Reid.
Thank you.
Yeah! All right, player.